Yeah, in today's session, let us try to learn how we can make use of the scanner class to read the values. So let's get started. So let me open up the main class read, open bracket, and then closing bracket. Now simply static void main, and I am using command for command line argument string a as is. Open bracket and then closing bracket. Since I'm using the scanner class, I need to import the package. So in order to import the package, scanner class is available under util package. So I'm going to import java.util.str, and then I'm going to make use of scanner class to read the value. Before reading, let me declare one variable. Suppose if I just wanted to read the value integer, I'm going to use int space a, and now let's display some message before we read the value. System.out.println, please enter an integer. Now let me read the value. In order to read the value, we need to make use of the method which is there in the scanner class. Let me show you what are all the methods which you are having in the scanner class. In order to see what are all the methods which you are having in the scanner class, just use the command java-p space java.util.scanner class, right? So just click on that. Now it is going to show me what are all the methods that I am having in the scanner class. So whenever you just wanted to read any value, see for example, if I just wanted to read the value, byte value, then you can make use of the next byte. For integer value, next int. For character value, or for double value, it is having a method called as a next double. Let's make, since our variable is nothing but an integer value, let me use the next int. So a equal to next int, but why we are directly making use of it, because I need to create one object for the scanner class. In order to create an object for the scanner class, so scanner sc equal to new scanner of. Now you can see what are all the constructors that we are having. Now let me give you that input stream, right? So in order to give that input stream, system dot in. Once you enter that, our scan object is ready. Now I can make use of this sc dot next int. That's all. Now it will return, this next int method will return an integer, and then that integer value is now stored in a. So let me display what is the value that I obtain in a. So in order to display what is the value that I obtain in a, I am going to make use of the my regular output method, which is nothing but system.out.println dot out.println, and then value is nothing but a. I have completed the first step. I have edited the program, compiled the program, but before going to that, please remember that you need to include throws exception, because there is every possibility of giving a wrong value during the input. So there is a possibility of making some mistake during the input. So whenever you give the wrong input, it will throw an exception. So in the very beginning stage itself, I am going to make use of asking the compiler to handle that exception. So that is why I just included this statement throws exception. So let me save this program and go to compile my program. In order to compile my program, I am going to use javac read.java. My compilation is successfully completed. Let me check whether class file has been successfully created or not. Dar star dot star. See, now I'm having that read dot class. Now let me execute this code. If you want to execute this code, so you need to use a command called as java space read. See, it is now asking me to enter an integer. Let me enter the value 45. See, now I got the value 45. Let me make one more change. I just wanted to read some float value. In order to read the full float value, let me change the code. Instead of the int, let me change that to float. Now, I need not to make any change in the scanner object. Simply instead of the next int, I am just changing it to next float. File save, and then let me compile this code. In order to compile, the same command javac read.java, and then in order to execute java space read. That's it. And then let me go ahead, go here, and then enter some value 5.4. Now the value 5.4 arrived into floating value a, but since we made this output statement as an integer, let me change it to float. I made one more change, hence I need to again compile. So in order to compile, javac read.java, and then execute java space read. So that's all guys. It is asking me to enter some floating value 8.7. So now I got the output 8.7. Likewise you can read likewise you can read any integer, float, char. So in order to check what are all the methods which are available to read the values, simply you can make use of the command java p. That's all guys. I think now you understood how to use the scanner class to read the values in Java. So let's meet in another session. Thank you.